I hate mushrooms. Like literally, I really hate mushrooms. Um, there's no way that I can describe mushroom without using word hate. Because I genuinely hate mushrooms. Because I hate mushrooms so much. I feel like that is a part of mushroom. You know, my hatred is also the genuine part of mushrooms. You know, and I used to say that I hate the texture and the smell of mushrooms, which is true. Which is true. But have you ever? I'm not sure like you're a picky eater or not, but if you're a picky eater, and when you say you hate some sort of things, they always ask why, and like I don't know, it's Asian thing or not, but when you say like, oh yeah, I don't eat mushrooms because they smells yuck, and they'll be like, oh yeah, that's a charm of mushroom and those sort of things, like yeah, some like literal voice come out from my mind. So what? So what? I hate it, so I don't consume it. Any problem, you know? But I should not say that out loud. We have to communicate with people, sadly, right? Unfortunately, I have to keep talking with the motherfucker who just tried to convince me to eat motherfucking mushrooms, even though I say I fucking hate it. So I have to, like, you know, but like, yeah, I know, but like, I just don't like it. Yeah, I'm really bad at, like, you know, strong smells when you, like, you know, chew it. So yeah, you know, and I discovered there's a good, great way for you to like make them to shut up at the really quick moment, which is, you know that like a mushroom is a part of fungus, right? That's a part of fungus. Because I hate mushroom too much, and I'm so stressed about like hearing that yeah, you might like it after years ago. You should like it when you get older. Yeah, I used to hate the mushroom, but I like love it. At my 40s, I started to love mushrooms at my 40s, like kind of things. So I just started to say I don't like mushrooms because when I eat mushroom, it feels like they will grow from my stomach, and everybody shut up. Like literally, guys, this works. Just when you try, do not try to convince them, you know, do not try to convey the exact reason that you hate it, but just fake it and be the crazy bitch, like that works, guys. I really hate to say it, but that works for a picky eaters. That works, like literally. I have few more things that I don't eat. One thing is like a soup with a radish in it. It sounds weird, and I think it's weird, but somehow it is like really popular. Yeah, the soup itself, the texture and what contains in it, it's like little different the soup, you know. There is somewhere around a soup and a stew, you know. Let's just say stew because I feel like it's more like a soup. It is actually the stew with a radish in it, and I don't consume any of those. I just hate radish with a water. So when someone is like, oh, why don't you have it? And I just fake my background, like, oh yeah, I used to love it, and I ate it, and I was like really really big fever just after I ate it. So I think it's low-key traumatized me, and everybody shut up. Like, if you said something like that, they have no words to say after that, right? So this is a little tip from me. Like, I fucking hate mushrooms, and I started to make execution that, which is when I ate mushrooms, I feel like they just grew from my stomach because they are fungus, right? And everyone's like, yeah, but yeah, they're fungus. They can grow literally anywhere. Isn't it? Like, they were like, yeah, but not for your stomach. But I do feel like, yeah, and people started to not, you know, recommend me to try one or something because they think I am like little strange, not too good at, you know, kind of person. And the problem occurs here because I said it too many times. I started to feel like when I ate mushroom, that goes from my stomach. So now I just don't feel like yeah, I feel like gastric grows from my stomach. I literally can see my stomach like feeling yuck, just after I ate mushrooms because of that imagination growing mushrooms inside of my stomach. Oh, mate. So this is my problem recently because I used to eat some sort of mushrooms that I feel sweet. That sounds weird, but like some things doesn't have a really strong scent or something like that. I used to eat that. But because I also excuse myself too many times, I also like somehow, manipulated myself, and I'm like, yeah, if I eat mushroom will grow from my stomach because that's a motherfucking fungus. And every time right now I have to eat mushrooms, I feel sore deep inside from my heart and the stomach because of the only thing that I just made up to make fool people to try to run from the all the recommendation about and all the much information that I didn't even fucking need it. That thing just got me, and I low-key feel like, yeah, it's growing inside me. I'm just telling you this because I ate mushroom today, and I'm feeling yuck. I know there was a mushroom, but my mom was just next to me. I have to swallow it, guys. I have to swallow it. You know how many times I would just want to like throw it out, But like when you're living with Asian mother, you can't. Throwing food in front of your Asian mother, it means I want to die. So I feel like mushrooms over here. They must be growing over here. Hell no. That those thing happens. Like, guys, watch out. So watch out. I hate mushrooms. I have no idea why people eat mushrooms, even though like there is the tons of mushroom which has a poison, right? So if you ate a wrong mushroom, then you go to the hell or heaven. For me, it's hell because I'm gay. So if I ate a raw mushroom, I go direct to the hell. But why do I have to eat mushrooms, even though all the risk? Actually I'm a risk taker, but I'm not a risk taker to the food which might have a poison. I'm a risk taker for a food that I don't like it, maybe don't like it. I love to try something, but I don't want to try something like something that kills me. I don't want to killed by a food poison or eating a poisoned food. So I don't. I guess nobody wanna. And that's fungi. Fungus, Fungus that you can see in your walls when you do something wrong with to your room. You think fungus are disgusting and you ate it. I have no clue how they works. Like fungus, like moles, like fungus moles. You threw the mold food, like got rotten food away, and you eat fungus. Yeah. Genuinely, yeah. That's too contradictionaries. Fuck. I'm sorry. My English getting bad and bad. I don't know why. That's a thing. That's also the one of the reasons that I try to avoid, mushrooms. Because it just keeps remind me the moles. Like, from the food. Like, from the gone food. But whenever I said that, people were like, yeah. But you don't eat those. This is a eatable things, This is a eatable thing, so you can have it. But those are not for consumed, so you just throw it away. Like, you don't even pick it from the wood. What is your concern? I'm like, yeah. So I just decided to say I feel like it's just growing from my stomach, so nobody can say a single word. I'm like, yeah. I just feel like it's so what. I don't want to attack all of the people who just love mushrooms. If you love mushroom, go and love mushrooms. Don't recommend it to me. I will never gonna eat it. I used to eat few mushrooms. Now I don't. wanna consume a single mushrooms. Yeah, that those two things, like the feeling of like them growing inside of your stomach, and after you discover it's like a part of fungus, and yeah, that got me so bad I can't have it anymore. Not a single thing. Cause yeah, I doesn't consume the mushroom and the radish in a suit. Um, and I don't like mayonnaise based sauce. Those are the three things that I don't eat. And my mom just call me a picky eater, which is really disrespectful for me. I ate a lot of things and I don't eat those three, and she calls me that. How? I feel like, I feel so bad. So I was like complaining that to my friend, and she was like, "Yeah, you are." I'm like, "Huh? I don't know. I don't consider myself as a picky eater. Yeah, I have few allergies against the fruit, so it's not a basically fruit thing. I can't consume a melon, watermelon, or sort of those things, like. But that's just all. That's not a dish. That's not a main dish. The only thing that I have a problem with the main dish is those three. First, if they contain mushrooms, I don't. I'm not a kind of person. Oh, they have a mushroom. I'm not gonna have this full plate. I'm just remove the mushroom from my plate and I ate also. I sometimes like just leave it over there, and like I don't see mushrooms here, and I just eat the rest of like without mushrooms. And like stew with a stew with a radish, you can avoid it if you want. Like just say we go to some Korean restaurant together, and there must be a stew, and there must be like another type of food, right? There's no problem with me to pick a restaurant. Isn't that enough? I don't think that is a picky to you if you don't have a problem with them while you want to go somewhere with them, and like trying to pick up food, and you don't have a problem, then that person is not a picky eater, isn't it? All my problem, like there is just one restaurant place that I really hate to go, that I say, oh no, I can't go there. There's nothing that I can eat. Is some place that actually sells a mushroom stew. Yeah, there's something fucking called mushroom stew in Korea. Well, yeah, it name's a little different, but like that's actually a mushroom stew. That's a mushroom and a stew. So somehow people love it. I've been there once in my life with my grandparents, and I don't want to go there ever again. It was really harsh time for me. They just keep suggesting me like a grape mushrooms, with a high like with a big sense, with a like strong smells, with a bad texture, and they were like, "Yeah, it's good for your health." Fuck yeah, sure, it should be good for my health. I'm trying to swallow it without chewing. Because, like, if you chew, then you can feel the scent inside of your mouth, and I fucking hate it, so I just, like, block my breath. I try not to breathe, and I chew it for, like, 3 times, and I just fucking swallow it. And I'm like, yeah. I should, like, keep talking to my grandma and grandpa, like, I can handle my plate. You don't need to give me those. Every time. I know that they are just. That's their love language. Give you some food in front of your plate, but it was a bad place to go. I don't want to go there. And I really hate the place. I never want to go there. Never in my life. No. I hate every place which is specialized in mushrooms. So the thing is, truffle. I fucking hate truffle either, cause that's a mushroom, right? Truffle is a mushroom. You can't deny it. It's a mushroom. It's a mushroom, which is an expensive one. There are some fucking crepes that has a triple flavor, like 0.3% of triple in the whole bag. And when I saw that, I feel like, oh, it's like end of the word. I low-key feel like everything gonna replace in the truffle taste, but like actually it wasn't. I am so happy that there's still an option that I can choose as a crisp. I can still choose salt and vinegar, instead of the fucking triple. Why do you wanna add mushrooms in the chips? Creeps, If you wanna eat something healthy, then go and eat something else, not a creeps. I want a salt and vinegar creeps, not a great one. I don't want a fancy from the crepes. I want a cheap crepes, Maybe just the salt. It should be totally fine. Just give me some cheap one. Do not add like something expensive in the crepes, motherfucking crepes. That's just a bag of crepes. Do not make it expensive here. More expensive. Do not make it more expensive. Just let it cheap. I don't need any more high quality, high quality materials, high quality potatoes, nice oil. No, I want a cheap, fucking easy going crepes. That's all I want. You will never understand how sad I was when I first saw that triple crepes. I'm like, you sure? And I bought it because I didn't know that crepe like triple was mushroom at the moment because I was so fucking dumb. And somehow it was. And I'm never gonna buy that again. Never. I'll avoid everything with her crepes. Which is really good. Like when you go to the like really really hybrid, not a hybrid, really high quality restaurant, they always give you a with truffle. I don't know why. When you like you go like any Michelin restaurants. How do we call that? Like literal restaurant. They always trying to give you that triple with your food. I sometimes like swimming around the world of internet, and I sometimes saw the reviews of like really high quality, really expensive restaurants, and I was like, oh yeah, I want to go there for a. Just before a moment, I saw a truffle. Every time I saw a truffle, I'm like, oh, no, I don't want to go there. I guess I'm fair with every little stores near me doesn't have a triples, doesn't allow me to have a triple, doesn't allow me to have a mushroom because they don't actually have a mushroom in their ingredients. Yeah, how nice. I surely don't know the reason that there's a truffle everywhere. Why? Give me the option to not have a mushrooms. Give me the option to not consume a fungus. I don't know. I don't know. So that was that. It's getting hotter and hotter. Aware for your health. If you're living in Australia, it's being colder and colder. Watch for health. If you're also living in New Zealand, aware of cold. And if you're living in the same part of this earth with me, then do not try to consume not too many ice creams. Let's just try it. So thank you very much for watching this video to the very end. If you like it, please subscribe. If you don't like it, please subscribe. And if you have any ideas, please comment. If you hate mushrooms, please comment. Let's make a hate mushroom community, I hate mushrooms so much I can be the president. Thank you so much and see you again. Bye bye.